Oh, that is loud. Okay. I forgot to turn up the game, I just realized. Well, anyway, welcome back to another Endfield stream. In the last one, we pretty much completed the entire, or at least the Valley Pass arc. One thing I have managed to do in the meanwhile, I have filled the Outpost Prosperity. So that has a feature also included, so I might check it out on stream again once more. But that's a solid maybe. For now, we will be focusing on the main story, continuing on with that. I did mention there is a semi-side quest with the quarry down here. If you want to watch that, then make sure to go back into the VODs and catch it from the beta, because that's where we were previously checking on that. I will be skipping it for the release. I'll do it off stream at some point. But for now, we'll be continuing on with the main story. Right, what does the main story want me to do? It wants me to unlock the stock redistribution. I have kept that for the stream. Let's see, you're finally here. I've been waiting quite a while. Where's our operator? What do you mean? I am an Endfield operator. Endfield Industries stock redistributor Lucky Carrot reporting for duty. Looks like this role really calls for a personal touch. I'm having a hard time picturing how you work. I don't think this guy made noises before. Image building matters. During emergency, it's Enfield's duty to help coordinate local resources and assist those in need. It's always better to negotiate with a smile than to make demands with a stern face. But so many parts of Valley 4 are still cut off. I'm really worried about everyone out there. So is there anything I can do? Once you authorize it, we'll use Band Accord approved stock bills to manage supplies and balance local demand. I'll also keep an eye out for suitable goods on your behalf, admin. Just use your stock bills to claim them. So it's basically a shop that uses stock bills. The icon wasn't there before, by the way, I believe. Exactly. Once things stabilize, this system will be capable of much more. I've tucked a few little surprises into the cargo manifest. If you're ready to authorize now, just confirm with me. Yep, let's do that. And what this basically unlocks... You've seen it a bunch of times before in the beta. Basically... Hang on, what do we have now? Yeah, stock redistribution. Basically, what this is... it allows you to purchase goods. You can't use them anywhere else. Other than here. And this one we can show on the Dijiang. There we go. Unfortunately, that's... At least in terms of physical... Well, there's a bit of a... We'll get to that at some point, I believe. I'll show that at that point. But anyway, basically what you can do with the... We don't have them yet. For some reason. You can place orders anytime through the stock redistribution system. Pretty convenient, right? We're using stock bills instead of T-credits now. Almost alarmingly convenient. Well, this is just a coordination tool. It won't disrupt normal economic activity. If anyone tries to exploit this to hoard and manipulate prices, that's another matter entirely. If you see it happening, please be sure to tell me. Okay, understood. Also, you can invest more stock bills to upgrade the stock redistribution system in this area. That way, I can offer you a wider variety of goods. Just remember, here in Valley 4, we only use Valley stock bills. You mentioned it can do more. That's right, but that would take more time to explain. If you're interested, feel free to come find me at any time. And there we go, Chin reaches out back to us, because now we're ready to go and get into the next part of the main story. Administrator, contact between the hub base and Dijiang has been further restored. Preparation for precise long-distance teleprotocol is complete. The base requires your assistance for the final calibration. Can we go back to Dijiang now? Absolutely, and please make your way to the control tower as soon as you can. But before we do that, I would like to show the thingy. Well, are they not here? Or do I need to upgrade it? I guess I do. Interesting. I thought we already had things on level 1, but apparently not. And what is now? Yeah, there we go. We now have elastic goods. So basically, what these things are, we can purchase these 4 items, or these 4 types of items. And what this does, basically we can't use them anywhere else other than here. But what we can do then afterwards is perhaps sell them tomorrow and make some money back, basically. A bit of a stock system. You'll basically have to pay attention to the prices. They will fluctuate over time. And actually you can also sell these things at your friends' bases. So, for example, if I purchase these things now, I could sell them for 4k a piece, basically. Which is actually an insane price. I don't know if... I probably should have read that, to be honest. No, okay, so you could just sell them directly, I believe. Which is interesting. Yeah, prices of elastic goods aboard a friend's ship may differ from local prices. Use a friend's portrait to visit their ship. Then sell your stock of elastic goods to earn a profit. So yeah, I guess I can't visit... Oh yeah, I could visit directly from here. So basically I can purchase them right now. Like, I could purchase this. And... look, okay, do we have anything on other people's bases? And basically go from there on. Actually, oh, this one is 66%. I think that's the best one yet. Yeah, so basically what can happen is either you'll just go purchase them and go to a friend's base and sell them there again. Or, I believe you can do that at the same day. Or, alternatively, you can wait a day. The price then regenerates, and it could go either lower or higher, but it'll remain somewhat centered around the recommended price. So, if there's like a 67% discount, realistically it can only really go up. It might go down next day a little bit, but realistically the price is going to jump up again in just a few days time. So might as well purchase them, really. Now I can earn up to 720k, or rather I can have those in my bank. That is a cap, so if we ever run into that, we'll have to spend it on things. But you can just spend them on here on these daily goods, or weapons, or cultural goods, which you can use as another thing that we're about to get into once we board the Dijiang. which I think we should probably do even right now.
Where should we go next?
See, there is Jin. Let's interact with Jin to see what's
Endman,
happening on the
Supervisor
Dijiang.
Prolica, you came at the right time. Endman, we just ran another test. Results are quite stellar. We can now progress to the next step.
Referring to us going back to the Dijiang, where are we needed?
Kindly connect your protocol synchronizer with OMV Dijong. We shall, upon your request, proceed to reference it and calibrate the teleprotocol site of the TP point accordingly.
Who is that?
Operator Zaihi? I'm glad to hear from you so quickly.
Oh, okay.
Greetings, Supervisor Prolica. I am pleased to re-establish conventional communication with the hub base. Had we been forced to rely on the exclusive channel any longer, Communication Officer Fiona might have been displeased.
Well, luckily for us, they managed to restore it quickly enough.
Planet-side TP points to teleprotocol to Dijong. We have many work reports to present to you.
Work reports? Are we making progress in the repairs of OMV Dijong?
Yes, it is advancing more swiftly than anticipated, Supervisor. Now, please proceed with initiating the teleprotocols. I look forward to our meeting aboard Dijong.
Which will be a pretty interesting thing, because the Dijiang, as we've seen in the beta, has quite a lot more new feature. Has a bunch of features, so you can go back to the Dijiang at any moment up here, and I feel like the map looks slightly different, but I'm not sure. Anyway, we can go back to Dijiang right here, and then we have the other few features unlocked.
Welcome back, Administrator. Supervisor Prolica. The surface-to-orbit teleprotocol seems to be operating smoothly. Truly, this calls for a celebration.
And thank you for helping us with the calibration work. Endman?
Interesting, I was about to say, interesting that the camera is focusing on us for
She's
some
currently
reason.
performing various tasks at our engineering division.
The engineering division.
Yes, many parts of Dijong are in need of repairs. Cabal of Tranquility is a partner of Endfield. As a liaison from the Cabal, I am duty-bound to carry out the aforementioned repairs.
I do wonder how Endfield was doing in like these 10 years. It seems to be not having... Well, it survived, but it didn't seem to be on like the best of... Or it wasn't that great for them, I believe.
We firmly believe that information and technology will, in time, establish the vital connections that preserve human unity. Equally, we recognize that repair work is also a form of meditative training. Supervisor Prolica, the engineering division has readied the empty cabins aboard Dijong. They stand prepared for your occupancy. We may commence activation of several cabins forthwith. In the meantime, access to the Dijong control nexus will soon be restored. Kindly assume command upon
And what
its
this
readiness,
will do,
Administrator. For the present,
if you
we
play
may
the
begin our
original
earnest
game,
work
or
on the
basically
least
as an
compromised
explanation,
manufacturing cabin.
if you play the original game, then you very quickly also ran into a base feature on that. And the Jiang is a little similar to that, but just a tiny bit, where basically you have these various cabins that you can basically construct, and they will do things for you. There aren't many of them, and I believe you can't even like rotate them around, that they'll be at different spots, annoyingly. But basically you can construct, for example in here, a manufacturing cabin, which will allow you to produce XP thingies, basically. That's about it. It can't do anything else, but this will basically allow you to produce experience items somewhat quickly. One thing, they require this aerospace material, which you can get from the recycling stations. So at least at the beginning, you'll want to visit them all daily to make sure you get the most material. But I don't know if you can do anything with them afterwards.
This control panel serves as the main controller of the manufacturing cabin. Kindly interact with it to designate personnel or to stipulate production plans.
It seems the software has undergone significant optimizations.
Ah, yes. A few changes were enacted in compliance with the relic scripts of ancient knowledge. If I have transgressed my authorized boundaries, may I submit my written confessions afterwards?
Well, I personally don't mind.
That won't be necessary, Zaihi. What I meant was that the UI has been improved.
That is most reassuring to hear. I shall await the completion of your configuration.
I would be curious. I do hope that we see that happen over... Well, we get more info on that over time. Or to see how the how Endfield looked like 10 years ago or something. So yeah, you can upgrade it, but also upgrading requires a better control nexus, which you will unlock over time as you progress through the story. For now, we can only have this one basically. That's about it. But now, if we view manufacturing, basically what you will be able to do is you can assign operators, so playable characters that you have pulled or that are on your team. And these ones will basically work here temporarily, or basically they work for a certain amount of time. At some point their mood will drop to 0, then they will go back to rest, and then they will automatically return to their spot right here. Right, and as we can see, basically we can only produce XP things. For now, only the lowest level ones. And you can schedule 120, or at least for these ones, 120 at once. Which will take about 22 hours. After that, you'll have to go back here and reschedule another 120. There you go. Now Wolfguard will basically work here, and it's now explaining the same thing I just explained. Where at some point his mood will drop to 0, and as a result,
And roger that. Set your mind at absolute ease, Endman.
and as a result of that, he'll basically just leave at some point and then come back. Now, some characters do have perks.
Set your
So
mind at
if
absolute ease, Endman.
If I now go ahead and, I mean, I can adjust this now. And I can even terminate it. If I now go ahead and just do weapon instead, to maximum, and then put Chen instead on here,
And roger that.
then you can see she will give a bit of a boost to the efficiency for that. So now this one will be slightly more efficient.
Several cabins within the current
And
sector
we'll
of
also
Dijon
in a
have been
moment
cleaned up.
see
The reception room is now available
Chen
for
basically
crew
working
exchange.
here.
I have also carried out maintenance routines for facilities furnished with the stasis core. I pray this may be of help to your endeavor.
I just came out of that place for a few days. I don't intend to take another stasis nap anytime soon.
Just a simple reminder, Administrator. Now, allow me to lead you to the reception room.
I mean, one thing you can do with the with that rock, with that stasis core, is you could go ahead and change the
Take a
gender
swift
or well, the
acquisition of
identity
clues.
of your
We have
Endman.
specific quickly prioritize the cleanup of the reception room.
The SOW will appreciate this adjustment. Operator Zaihi, may I ask what prompted the accelerated repairs of Dijong?
Over the past several days, the Originium drive module has exhibited significant performance enhancements, thereby increasing the amount of energy available for allocation.
And here you can, by the way, see Chen is now basically going to walk around here and work in the manufacturing cabin. And you were also able to see for a moment Wolfguard was briefly assigned to that spot, but has now moved back to this central ring, which basically you'll basically see everyone just walk around here that isn't actively doing anything. So we should see Wolfguard just chill around here somewhere. There he is. There you go. I believe that here we will have pretty much anyone that you have on your team just walk around. And what you can also do is you can interact with these characters.
Be careful when walking around Dijong, Professor. There are all sorts of warning signs aboard the ship, and I keep tripping over them. I just couldn't notice them when I'm thinking about things.
And basically what you can also do is you can offer them a gift. Now we don't have anything yet, but basically you have to pay attention to these tags, and if you give them a gift that corresponds to this tag, their trust with you will improve. And what you'll need to do this, or why do you need to do this? Well, there are actually a few skills or improvements that are actually trust locked. So, for example, if I now click on Ardelia, you can see the upper row of talents are locked beyond receiving a certain amount of trust. So you'll have to do that. But gifting isn't necessarily the only way on how you can get trust with an operator. We'll see the other option in a moment. For now, I do like the Dichiang. For now, let's go to the reception room.
This is the reception room.
Which is also pretty useful in my opinion. Well, somewhat useful actually.
We have also repaired the display section. This is where you can showcase the various achievements of Endfield. The Sancta Lumina Cathedralis Tranquile has an embedded angelos, and it has exerted rather impressive effects.
Yeah, so this room
Might be a little too avant-garde for us. But you are right. A good display section will be effective. Visitors will get a better understanding of our work at Endfield.
Yeah, basically what you can do here is you can showcase certain things.
To explore its functions at your convenience.
Because what you can do basically here is, well, the game pretty much tells you, but I'm just going to show it like this. What you can also do here is basically, hang on, could I please explain it in my own? I mean, I guess I can't. Thank you very much. Yes. Let me talk with freely. Thank you. Basically,
where should we head to next?
We can now officially hand over the control authority of Dijong to our administrator.
Me? But I'm still...
Don't worry. Once you return to the bridge and re-establish control, I believe every piece will fall perfectly in place.
yeah, so basically what you can do here is you can showcase certain things. So these ones, I don't know if I did it on the stream, but you get medals over time, which you can then put on here. So for now I'm just placing every single medal I have somewhere on here. but then you can just drag it around and basically place them on the wall. It is limited to these 10, but once you save them, it'll basically show up in... oh, these are the achievements, by the way. The medals are basically achievements. You can now see that they show up right here on the wall. And of course, they also show up on your profile. At the same time, what you can do here is you can showcase weapons. You can just basically select them and then showcase them on the wall. Like this. So basically, you can showcase them on the wall for others to view, and the same thing exists for operators. So basically, you can select up to 6 of them right here and then basically showcase them this way. If I just go with... Sure, for now. And basically, it'll also... It won't display stats, unfortunately. But it will display the, at the very least, the potential level, so that at least that's a thing. Was this English before? I don't know. I don't think they changed many things, but still, at the same time, it does look a little different. Right, what else you can do here is this this slide projector. Here you can pretty much the images or the drawings you get from when you have more than one copy, basically. You can select them here, and it will automatically put 5, or you can select up to 5, and basically it'll auto rotate through them. If I just go for these 3 for now, you'll see they actually show up there and then also continue sliding through. And also one thing, you can, by the way, sit down here. They slightly changed this, I think. One thing you can also do here is the stock redistribution. You don't have to go to the Valley 4. You don't have to. But basically, you can also sell things from here. Now, one thing to note, this is Valley 4 specifically. That was slightly annoying during the beta, but that is, well, for now at least, only Valley 4, so keep that in mind. Also, we can sit down here and do things, and I guess wait for people. I don't know if you could see other people join, but other people can decide to basically go aboard your Dijiang and just check out things there. And by the way, this is the background for the potential thingies. Okay, that's interesting. I was about to say, I feel like the display is new and it auto-reacts to you getting close, which is interesting. Right, but I believe that was pretty much everything you can do here. So for now... Now let's just continue on. And I would suspect that over time they'll expand the Dijiang. They have left themselves open a lot of doors that they could use. So I would expect plenty of upgrades to the Dijiang over time.
Hmm? Strange. It was reconfigured just a short while ago.
What is it?
The Sarkaz from the General Technological Committee seeks my presence. Please allow my temporary absence.
That's all right, Operator Zaihi. You are always free to work on your mission.
Alright, and what we're now going to do is we are finally giving over the control back to the admin, which will showcase the last few features of the Lijiang.
Their technological achievements are directly tied to your actions. This is why we could share a number of key technical projects with them. Sow the seeds of trust and reap a harvest of friendship. This is how Endfield and the other factions of the Civilization Band have supported each other to this day. The Control Nexus is before us. Let's go.
Which is right at the bridge, because the Control Nexus, that one will also be quite useful. Let's see. There it is. It seems to be calling out for me.
Only you can truly command Dijong. This ship has waited 10 years for this very moment.
Which makes you think, what were they doing in the other, like within those 10 years? So can I really do it?
Have faith in yourself, Endman. You were the one who built this ship. There is no changing this fact.
And meanwhile, Twitch chat, hello, hello Hannes, welcome back. So let's see, there we go. This is the final nice feature, or well, final feature even, of the Lijiang for now. We do have a central dashboard where you can quickly go to each, or well, you can quickly access each building here. And what this also allows you to do, this is the other way on how you can get trust with the operators. Where basically, if you assign them to the control nexus specifically, they will naturally gain trust over time. So you can see basically, we can't actually see how much trust they get, but basically, whoever we assign here, let's assign Prodica first.
I shall do my best.
Because I guess she even has... Oh, she even has a buff for that. Didn't know that or didn't realize that. But what this basically allows us to do is, from here on, we can just basically access every... or almost every building. We can't access the secretary area, the reception area. We can't access that, but we can access the rest from here. And we actually have an unconstructed cabin even. I thought we only had one at the beginning. But turns out no.
Level has been successfully activated.
So I have to check on the other one as well in a moment.
You can now monitor the entire operations of Dijong at this very place. Endfielders, the next step of our expansion and growth shall be directed from the bridge. All upgrades shall be carried out right here.
And thank you for that reminder, by the way. Make sure to take a sip every now and then. Because hydration is important. See, my memory loss seems bad for many of our missions. Am I qualified to lead your mission? This comes at quite a surprise. Let's go with the memory loss, even though I think the admin is doing fine. Or at least has no issues with handling things. See, I'm sorry, there must be a huge weight on your shoulders. Perlica's trying to say
Hearing those words from
nothing.
you is enough for us. They prove that we're no longer
Even though it
chasing
is
after a shadow.
obviously quite difficult for them to deal with that.
In recent years, the one in the sarcophagus has gradually faded from people's memory, along with those legends. I was afraid of forgetting who you really are. But now, how fortunate we are to finally see you again and fight by your side.
I mean, considering the fact that the admin has pretty much lost most, or like 99% of all memory,
Endman, the SOW has
can you
gathered
really
some clues.
call... Well, usually that includes a bit of shift in personality, so...
I was hoping that before your memory recovers, you would learn about this world through experience rather than my faint words. But given the provisions of the Zeroth Directive, I must now simply share the essential information. Please, follow me.
Alright, and we'll be getting a brief history lesson from Perlica. But it's just a... At least maybe an explanation on what's going on.
You enjoyed looking at Talos 2 from this place before your slumber.
We do see something happening on the North Pole, which appears, at least from my understanding, the North appears to be the most important place, or at least I feel like that'll become a crucial thing throughout the Endfield story. That's at least my opinion so far. Tell us too, is there anything I need to know about it?
Our long journey, what we found out, and the new threats we face. The Ether Side, an aberrant dimension forbidden to life. Death has trailed us ever since that first encounter. An exploration team, an observatory, a nomadic city. We explored the unknown, each step bought with sacrifice. But the deeper we search, the crueler the truth we find. The Ether resists the preservation of life and breaks information links. Where Ether flows, life withers, and Originium fails. Anything tainted by Ether will inevitably turn into a source of the blight. We can't predict the Ether. We can only raise strongholds, for we dwell beside Oblivion. But true protection comes only from knowledge gathered. During the First Angoloid War, witnesses of the Aurora devised a simple method of depth measurement. A year after the war, the Hannibit Circuit found the lost science team's manual. It completed the theory of rift formation. Telosi Encounter Year 17, the Band Accord was signed. Experimental Gloom Project resumed. Blight Matter Conversion Threshold logged. Year 146, a monitoring station at the Wuling Very Large Rift was rebuilt, exceeding the 36-second observation limit. Inch by inch, we elucidated the unknown, till an unprecedented threat emerged from the darkness. Since then, our research has stayed on the fringe, never venturing into the Ether Side. All Ether-related projects are closely monitored to avoid any risks. Now, someone who can manipulate the Ether has appeared. She holds the seed of destruction. And she has lit a fire in the wilds. Neferith is a dangerous
In the meanwhile,
sign of what
Twitch
is to
chat,
come.
hello
We
Sane.
must be alert, or history may repeat itself.
Welcome back to the stream to you as well. Well, we've seen a bit of an history lesson on what previously happened. We've deployed. We have seen a little bit of that in the prologue as well, because that was pretty much what was being referenced back there as well. See, has there ever been anyone like her?
None appeared for many years until she did. If I had known about her, I would have never agreed to let you leave Dijon. Your safety is our top priority. Maybe we could...
No, we're going back down. It's alright, Perlica. Is Dr. 07 hitting on Marco? Maybe. Who knows? See, everyone's lending me their support. We must pursue progress to bring about change. We cannot always live in the enemy's shadow. Sure, let's go with that.
Understood. I will... Endfield Industries will... always stand by you. We are...
I do, but yeah, I still wonder when we'll be going back to the North Pole. I don't see that happening for quite a long time.
Apologies. Probably not the best time to say that.
It's okay. This place has always been your home. Let's take a break. Once everyone's fully rested, we will return to Valley 4.
Well, there you go. Bit of backstory on what's exactly going on there for the time being. But there you go. Welcome back to Dijiang. And we can see there's quite a few things going on. And yeah, you can of course always collect these things and then just go back to that. In the meanwhile, I did just see the notification that I'll have to reach level 18, annoyingly. So that's slightly problematic, because that does not match up with my plan I had for today. Right, but actually, hang on, let's see. Let's have a look at the second cabin we have down here. Because we can, I think, also construct that. Never mind, we can't. But yeah, basically there are like two types of cabins right now. The first one can build things, the second one can grow things. So we'll go to that later on. But for now, actually, let me walk around a little, because I think they changed things slightly. What is this? Can I go in here just yet? I don't think so. So, greetings, admin. I'm Lil Dodge, the one in charge of Endfield combatant training programs. I think you only completed phase 1 of your rehab training. I know you're busy with stuff, but an incomplete training is a big no-no. So if you have time, I think we should continue with your next combat training sessions. Not now. So basically you can train here. I'm guessing it's gonna be similar things to what we have here. So you can't even hear if she's talking, if he's talking. I'm a he, by the way. Finally loaded. Hi. Hey! Right. Oh, one thing I forgot in the Dijiang. You can display things in here, which basically, I mean, we already got the Mr. Remu, which we can drop in at a random spot. And this will basically also showcase it here around in the main hall, so to speak. Right. I might shift things around and after all go for the semi-side quest regardless. Because that's something I'll have to do. I mean, I'm only level 15, nearly 16. But I need to reach level 18. Unless there's something, I mean, we do still have side quests, so that might be something I can do. I wanted to purchase a gift, but I don't have enough for anyone, I believe. Actually, no, they're off 99%, so I could...
Still waiting for something?
Rarely guys anything. Let's give something to Chen, maybe.
Awesome, right?
If I knew what to get for her, to be honest. She should be in the manufacturing cabin right now, so I think if I interact with her, we will see what she would prefer.
I almost didn't see you, Enman. Yeah, I was trying to perfect a new move and didn't see where I was going.
See, like, if we offer her something, culture and charity. Yeah, one moment, please. Let me go back there, and from there, I believe. Culture and charity, I believe. So this one, for example. We can purchase exactly one, and then let's go back. Then we should be able to give her at least one thing. And then we can see how this works. So basically...
I almost didn't see you, Enman.
Basically, you can gift her a thing. What is... Oh, it's popular. Well, I've not purchased this, but basically... You can gift that to her.
Me? Wow! I'm totally gonna open it right now!
And it will raise her trust. Except it didn't. That's a little confusing, but for now let's continue on anyway. Right, Note 5, we've now reached that. With the crafting feature to craft 5 different items, I can do that. Let me just craft all of these things, to be honest. But yeah, basically you can, of course, also craft things from the menu. Do we have enough? I mean, I think I have 4 types of items now. So if I craft this, that should be enough for this one. And okay, the next one will be... The next one will be to raise the outpost, which we can also do. So let me show you that, because this will also give us more features as well.
We suddenly have a lot more people here. What's going on?
Well, I suspect more and more people have found out that at least these guys are doing better from now on.
What happened here, Ginny?
We found a lot of people from all over the place. They're bleeding or sick. Uncle Daniel told me to grab stuff.
See, things look pretty bad. The locals can't take care of all the wounded. But at least they managed to get here. That's something you have to consider.
Let's handle the emergency quick, Ginny.
And we can help them with anything else.
you'll split the work, okay?
See, distribute supplies to the wounded, which I think will be one of them. So we're finally getting some help. How are the stockpiles looking? The first aid kits won't be enough. Get me more sedatives and antibiotics. This is the last we have. Damnation. People are gonna die on our hands. None of us know any healing arts. Can I please switch? Thank you. The way I saw that, take the thing out of your pocket. Hey, I didn't steal no mats. Just wanted to save a bite for myself. You can't steal food either. We're saving it for the injured. Do we? Fine, you can have it. The old boy's gonna starve and die soon. Blasted Blightery, why do we have to go through this? And where's this third one? There he is. Soph. I brought the supplies. Thank Talos, really appreciate this. Why are you getting so many people? We were scouting the local environment and discovered these poor souls. They just escaped the damn landbreakers. Some of them were badly hurt and didn't make it here. I need to get more water for the rest. And see, let's see the situation with Perlica, but before that... No, hang on. There we go. See, Perlica also tending to one person.
Can you give me a few of those supplies? I'm already out.
Not just the first aid supplies. This shelter also lacks sufficient food and other materials. It's hastily built, and isn't really prepared to handle situations like
They
this.
pretty much need help anywhere they can.
But we can't just stand around and do nothing. Maybe the AIC factory can help.
The current product range of the AIC factory is limited, and we're facing shortages across the board. Even if we retrofit the production lines now, it still won't meet all the demand.
I mean, it's better than nothing, right? But Capsule C isn't a panacea either. We need a more flexible solution.
This is a real bummer. Did anyone see Karja?
Is he going off again,
Karja?
trying to help?
I thought you'd seen him already. I heard someone mention that he went to the Landbreakers gathering place. Has he not returned?
I hope he didn't get himself into trouble. That doesn't sound like a safe place. I have a bad feeling about this.
Something's wrong. We gotta find him now.
Let's see, where did he go? Look for Karja. And we have one of these collectors back here. Don't mind me. But actually it's time to go on a quick ad break, so make sure to not go anywhere. We'll be looking for Karja and continuing with Endfield in just 3 minutes time. So make sure you don't go anywhere. Alright, welcome back to Endfield. We're now going to be looking for Karcha, who has gone run off to somewhere.
Further into the place.
Hopefully he hasn't got himself into trouble. But we'll need to have a look regardless.
Jeez. He really went deep into the danger zone.
I mean, this was where all the enemies were, so...
Breakers have left this place. Why would Karja come here?
He was probably looking for things, I suspect. Or maybe trying to find help again. But there he is. He's injured though. What has he gotten himself into once again? Are you alright? Have you taken any injuries? Gosh, I almost lost my life. This dude grunted in pain and gave us away. Who's this dude? Are you here to look for the injured? Yeah, we found more who got hurt. Let's take them back to the camp first. I agree, this isn't the place to hold discussions. We should head back first. But at least we have managed to retrieve one more refugee.
Calm down already, Mr. Soth. We can barely feed ourselves.
Didn't you hear what the injured said? There are more of them outside.
Well, there are more of them landbreakers outside as well. And there's a long road between us and the hub base. How are you supposed to send all these wounded people over there?
We'll have to find a way for that somehow.
Die? Take a look around. How do you think we managed to get all this? Mark and his crew were the ones who got us safely to the cave. These people need our help, and if we sit on our hands and pretend they don't exist, we'd be disgracing Mark's memory. Ugh. Trying is at least better than doing nothing. Karja, bring out my supply stash. Maybe there's something useful in there.
I doubt that'll be enough though.
Count me in. Take my stash as well.
But even if we squeeze something...
Maybe
extra
if
out of our
everyone
stuff, how long is it
contributes,
gonna last?
but if they're already running this thin, I don't think everyone would have this much in their pocket left. So we'll figure out something as well. Every life is important.
The Band Accord requires all Accordatories to do whatever they can to relieve disaster victims. It's time to fulfill our obligations.
Just need to keep this place running till the hub base recovers. Before that happens, we'll try to think of something.
When I worked at the meatpacking plant back in the day, I was trucking supplies to Valley 4. I know
Oh,
this
we'll
Mr.
need to
Roman and
look
one of the
for
Roms
this
who did
Mr.
supply
Roman
management.
guy, I
You
believe.
should remember me. My friends, you're way stronger than those LBs out there. If possible, could you contact Mr. Roman?
And maybe
first?
that's the
Ask him if
necessary
he can
help.
allocate some supplies that we
Maybe that's
desperately
all
need.
they need for help.
Mr. Roman in the worker dorms. Alrighty.
Or at least I
leave it
would
to us.
hope that's the case. Right, find Roman at the worker dorms. No problem, we'll just quickly go over there. Luckily, it's fairly easy to navigate the map, to be honest. I'm not sure what I think about the fact that these maps are like this separated, and you'll have to click on these things, but I feel like it's fine. And there you go. This is this is Roman.
Hi.
Hey, you seem to be in a rush, Endfield. Anything I can help you with? There is something rather urgent on our hands. Apologies, but we might need your assistance now. Mr. Roman, let me explain the situation. Didn't expect Soft to be there, the luck of that old knob. This isn't exactly the best time for bulk transport. I'll tell you what, let me get the things set up and we'll go looking for Soft together. Now look, you're heading out there on your own. It's dangerous outside. Maybe just tell us what you need and we'll get it for you. It's not that simple. The valley is known for 4 variants of tart peppers. One of them can't be eaten raw. Know which one that is? 4 variants? Really? Yep, really. I'll go gather some of the most needed supplies. But that won't be enough for the folks at the outpost. They'll need to learn how to live off the land. After arriving at the valley, the UWST crew mates had it real tough for a few years. Now, I'm no botanist, but I jotted down a rather thick book of all mistakes we made. Anything we could help you with? This assignment came out of the blue, so I'm still missing some citromes and bugflowers for my samples. I'm wondering if you could find some for me. Oh, and there should also be a notebook in the cultivation chamber. It's got notes of the handling of emergencies. Take the notes to them if you can.
Wow, you're awesome.
Don't worry, we'll get your notes and your plant materials. My blade can't even cut a strand of hair in half. Or can. My blade can even cut. That way. So get ready for the prettiest harvest you have ever seen. And if that doesn't work, I'll just uproot the entire bush. We will retrieve the items you requested. Feels like Perdica's upset occasionally about what she's doing. What Qianyu's doing. This one doesn't even have a sentence beneath
I've
it.
seen other Hongshan swordmancers.
Let's see, where do we have to get the notes off? Down there, apparently. So we just walk across the hub base. And now, hang on, there is a chest back here. A chest I haven't actually collected yet. Oh, this is something I recognize. Also gotta make sure to get all the chests, to be fair. Because they also give XP. There we go, we are somewhat nearly there, but we should now... I mean, this is the botanist thingy. Are these the notes? Emergency food prep guide. Local edible flower, citrome, bugflower and tart pepper. Citrome with fruits with dark graying sepals usually have poor taste and flavor. Use these to make jam instead. Observe any tart peppers with abnormally enlarged seeds. Do not consume. Soak the seeds for makeshift beast repellents. And of course a lot more of these are also around. And now we'll need to go all the way back to Ronan. Can we get over there yet? No. I don't think we can. Let's see. We should be going all the way back to the Valley Pass. And well, there we go. There is Ronan. Where is he? There he is. And I hope this will help them a lot further.
Notes and plant samples.
Good job, everyone. I'm about to start. Hey, don't be shy. Come closer and gather round for a better look.
He's managed to get here
Wild
even,
variants of common crops tend
which
to
is
make small
great.
seeds, but these are still edible. They can be identified with the shape of the stalk. Can you see this fine line?
Yeah, I saw it, mister. Are we gonna grow them?
No, but you can juice the local citromes and mix them up with some herbs. It'll give you something capable of treating wounds. The dust hares were the ones who came up with this formula. Be careful, though. If you see leaves with barbs on the underside, it's a different toxic plant. Toss it away, because eating it will cause shortness of breath.
Ah, so that's what happened.
So they probably confused them already.
Roman is experienced, but I didn't expect him to be so
I mean,
knowledgeable.
he's gonna be a great resource for the people here. Experience gives rise to knowledge. Everyone endured their share of difficult times.
Back when I met Roman, he was working at the transfer station near the fort. Roman would often give the truckers his special bran cake. The man probably gathered whatever was around. The years have gone by.
Mr. Soth, the situation in Valley 4 is complicated. Everyone needs to be properly identified. This will take a while given our current circumstances.
And presumably they'll also have more and more people
If Mr.
coming
Roman is
in.
willing to vouch for you,
Right.
we can send you and
So that's
most
a thing.
injured cases to the hub base. Perhaps
I really appreciate your kindness. I really do. But we're starting to turn things around. There's no way I'll just pack up and leave. Supplies transport might be an issue, but with Roman's help, our people will manage. We'll keep looking for the victims and the refugees. Together, we'll get through these hard times.
See, you are a truly respectable man, then we'll be counting on you. Alright, and they'll hopefully be able to take care of themselves from there onwards.
We must carry Mark's torch and pass it on. I'll do whatever I can to make that happen.
What are you whispering about? We're gonna make some nutritious porridge and dressing salves for the wounded. Come and give us a hand?
Sure.
Okay, we'll head right over.
Just making sure to give them as much support as they could possibly need. But there we go. But there we go. This is what happens when you upgrade the outpost. And this now means together we have successfully raised the refugee camp outpost to a new level of prosperity. And this now means that we have now unlocked the second level, which now means we can give them more goods that we can trade with them. Now, of course, basically one thing to watch out for is you can give them all of these items. But the recommended one, obviously, is the Bucket Capsule B, because that's what they'll need the most. And this will also, well, I guess not technically, but it probably is the easiest you can build for that price. Now, we basically now need 160,000. There we go. So that'll be something we can do over time. But let's see. I mean, we could try and do that now. I'm not sure. We have now unlocked node 5. See, node 6. What do we have to need? What do we need for node 6? Research technologies, find Orwellines, reach level 5. Sounds doable. We should have reached level 17 now. There we go. But we will need a little more than that. Okay, we'll need 1000 points more. It could be possible. Just saying. But for now, was trying to avoid the this one. But oh, hang on. Lucky Carrot has something again. Let's check out what Lucky Carrot has to say before we continue. And I think what I might end up doing is just factory building. See, in that case, let me walk you through how to further diversify our supplies. You need more stock builds? I do, but stock builds aren't the main issue right now. We've got a messy situation right now. Many areas still haven't re-established contact. If you can reconnect these areas and give me more stock builds, I'll restore the full supply network and diversify our inventory. I can do that. Also, given conditions on the ground, our managed supplies fall into two categories: stable goods and elastic goods. Since supply and demand fluctuate constantly, elastic goods always have volatile pricing, which also represents an opportunity. And we profit from it? Naturally, though it'll still be handled through stock builds, any proceeds that will ultimately flow back into the local economy. After all, this is a risk mitigation mechanism endorsed by the Band Accord, meeting urgent needs where they arise for mutual benefit. I'll also monitor regional operations and set transaction limits on elastic goods to prevent excessive impact. So I really are an expert in this field. Keep up the good work, I'll rely on your oversight. Reconnect the areas, upgrade the stock redistribution system, expand its reach, and keep an eye on elastic market trends. That's the plan. Someday, we'll manage supplies across even more areas. For now, let's give it our all here in Valley 4. Well, we could upgrade, but we would need more stock builds for that for now, and we're not quite there just yet. Right, but what we could do is... So we have to have to interact with them either way. What do the notes give us? Find Orwellines. Research basic AIC plans and collects Orwellines. How many do we already have? We might even have enough for that. And don't mind me collecting the recycling stuff. Which you can, by the way, also upgrade, but not enough of the bugs just yet. Okay, no, this is just a corner. Right, I wanted to interact with the teleport point to deposit the Orwellines. Maybe we already have enough. That's a no, unfortunately. But it does give us another stamina point. I mean, maybe we'll find out enough.
Keep an eye out for those.
Thanks for the reminder.
I think there should at least be some things around. Just casually raiding the entire base of these ones. It looks like an Endfield. Yeah, we are still in Endfield territory here around. There's another chest. A better one, even. I mean, I was trying to look for something Orlean. But maybe not yet. I thought I had some here. This is, by the way, the path to the quarry, I believe. Yeah, that's the path that goes to the quarry. We'll visit that. If you want to see that, we'll go here in the... Oh, we've gone here during the beta. I don't want to do it in the release stuff yet, personally. Where did the Orleans go? I thought we would have had some around here. There's one.
Orlean is a fragment of a shattered universe. This one traveled massive distances to be engaging. Stay safe.
Don't mind me. Thank you. Thank you. And nope. Bye, apparently.
Got faster.
Actually, don't know where this leads. Southern Meadows. I don't think I was here during the beta, to be honest. Right, is that... Other way around, actually. No. I mean, hang on. This one should be filled. Or is that maybe... No. How exactly... Or maybe... No. I mean, the only way we can do that is by this. So that would imply... Okay, thought I had already done that. But maybe not. Right, there can only be one up here, so that would imply that. Which probably... No, never mind. Actually, no. That one has one too many, so realistically, maybe this is the most we can do. You can only have the pointer thingy. I mean, we can't place them like this. This would be too much. This one as well. So the only way we could do is like this, maybe. And... Oh, hang on. There we go.
Stay alert. This hostile poses significant threat.
Right. Well, there is that. There's another one. Oh. That one seems a little bit angry.
Your end
Don't mind me taking care of this guy.
No hardship will stop us.
Verify and report personal status team. Verify and report personal status team.
No idea why Perlica repeated that, but she certainly did.
The blight and rifts. Orleans aren't that dangerous.
How far are we? Oh, this might... I mean, maybe once I collect this guy? I'm not confident, but it could be enough. Let's see. Okay, we have to fill out this one, and... we have to fill out this entire thing. Not quite, actually. I have no idea. There we go. I do wonder how many different solutions you can have, actually. Right, so basically same thing again. And there we go. That's all we needed to do for this one. And bye-bye. Right, let's try giving it away, because I believe that should now be it, and we will be able to continue on with the story. Because this will give us XP. But what also gives us XP is this, I think. Or maybe not. No, we're missing one. Damn it. In that case, where is the final one? We would need one more, and then we can continue on. Well, that looks like an Orlean to me.
Orlean is a fragment of a shattered universe. This one traveled massive.
And... oh. To my benefit, there's even a teleporter near it. So, there we go. And this now means I can collect this one, which gives us enough XP to actually level up to level 18. And in the meanwhile, hydration reminder. And Administrator, the clearing work has been done. Director Chin is on her way to the core AIC area for some final checks. Things seem to be looking up. We can start preparing for our next step. Please head to the core AIC area. I'll join you shortly. Got it? Let's go. And then we can continue on to the Originium research thingy. I forgot its name. But let's say... no, that's the other one. That's the wrong one. There we go. There is Chin.
Director Chin, the construction vehicle has been deployed. We also cleared away the surrounding debris. Our crew is ready to go once we're done with fine-tuning the vehicle.
Good job. Now, we'll wait for the Endmen to... ah, looks like they've arrived.
Yep, we are already here.
Administrator, Supervisor Perlica, thank you so much for saving my life out there. While you launched the attack on the Valley Ford, we found many lost crewmates. We also freed some imprisoned survivors. It's all
which is
thanks to
always
Endfield that
very
we
good
managed to
news.
escape.
If only we stopped them from blowing up the bridge.
At least the defeat of that Rodon forced the other breakers to slow down. We can actually start hoping for the situation to get better.
Hopefully.
Yeah, but now we should focus on the work at hand. Endman, we're almost done clearing away the landslide. The next step of our operation may begin. Unfortunately, we cannot get in touch with the UWST site directors of the Power Plateau. We lost every drone we dispatched to that area. Severe radio interference is denying our efforts to call them.
So we'll have
Drone
to
crashes
investigate
clearly
what's
possess some
going
radio
on
interference
there.
equipment. But why would they do all this? What are they after?
We still don't really know what's going on. How important is that place? The only thing we know at this point is that
The Power
Neferif
Plateau has an Originium power plant.
does
It's the
appear to
primary
be
source of
quite
power in
strong.
Valley 4 and has been closely monitored by the UWST. The UWST also has an ether test site at the Plateau. I don't know what the Landbreakers are looking for, but losing the place would deal a grievous blow to our side.
So that might just be the target if you think about it. An ether test site.
That's right. There is a quasi-permanent ether rift in Valley 4. The test site has been monitoring this phenomenon for quite a while. There are plenty of such ether rifts throughout Talos too. Most are undetectable to the unaided eye, and they often bring about blight disasters or affect the vicinity in various ways.
So we should presumably get rid of
Suffice
them,
to
but...
say, the UWST has deployed sizable defenses to the power plateau. They should be able to hold out for a while.
I just hope they can defend the Originium power plant properly. Nefereth has been making her underlings sabotage the power systems.
So I would say you could bet that they are looking for that place.
Don't worry. Everyone in Valley 4 knows how important the power plant is.
Yeah, and you know, that's the problem.
You see, it's a stronghold. If nothing goes wrong...
Which it clearly just did.
Holy! Isn't that the direction of... An ether rift has opened. How did this happen?
Well, probably with Neferith on their side. What actually happened?
Wolfguard, we've witnessed ether rupture taking place at the power plateau. Are you all right?
Firelight confirmed. Cover secured. Large part fell beam assembling Plateau. Prepare for... I repeat.
Clearly we can't understand much, but it's enough that we know that something is going on over there. And we need to get there as soon as possible.
The power plateau! Something terrible has happened there! Light reactions everywhere! All readings are going beyond the threshold!
And I mean, we all know who's probably responsible for that. Light reactions.
When the ether side comes in contact with real space, it creates a rift and triggers a blight reaction. Nefereth may have energized the previously stable ether rift at the power plateau. She has planned this deliberate act of sabotage.
And we'll need to figure out how to deal with that, because otherwise we'll have a massive issue on our hands.
This one spits the blight, and it's way more dangerous than lava.
Let's see, some UWST personnel may still be at the power plateau. We must initiate rescue operations at once.
Director Chin, we need an evacuation plan.
The hub area is safe for now, but with such violent ether activities going on, the spreading blight might soon reach this place.
So we need to deal with it ASAP.
If the blight destroys more of our roads and transport routes, the results would be disastrous.
Hold on. I got a solution. Do you remember the TATA prototype we were working on?
I do, that's for sure.
Can stabilize ether energy fluctuations. If we can get it close enough to the rupture rift, we might contain its spread. I can even adjust its large area arcs unit. This will let the prototype get rid of localized blight. Oh yes! This is totally doable.
So it turns out that the prototype is a lot more important.
Director Chief.
Or it turns out to be
We've laid the
surprisingly
road to the Originium
important.
Science Park.
Or useful
The
even.
situation at that place isn't looking too good either.
Time is critical. Have your crew move the prototype there now. Administrator, Supervisor Perlica, we'll meet up with you at Vanikov's site.
Alright, but then let's see what exactly just happened there. Because who knows even. And one thing we'll unlock with that as well is the exploration level, which means we can level up things further, or people further, everything further. with the disadvantage that the opponents will become stronger as well, but they will in turn, or they are supposed to at least in turn give back more resources as well. This does mean maybe
I'll never forget the sight of them.
probably don't have enough resources yet, I suspect. Yeah, I can't get these yet, and this is the thing, by the way, the second thing on how you can get plants. You can grow them in the Dijiang as well. It's just a case of, you know, I don't have that unlocked yet either. Let's see, we are at least able to level up everyone to level 40. Or maybe not, because I'm now out of these book thingies. Annoyingly.
Now I would just need to tune this to maximize the spoils of our victories.
But at least we can get somewhat far in leveling up my characters. Chen, can I do anything for you? No, I'm now out of these. Annoyingly. Well, in that case, let's carry on regardless. This is something I'll take care of off stream. But for now, let's head over to the hub base, and from there on we can go to the Originium research base and see what exactly just happened over there. Actually, is there maybe...
The prototype is now ready.
Mr. Andre, do we have an exact feasibility of your plan?
We have theoretical feasibility. The technological basis for the TATA prototype was formulated at the Ether test site. It was built using valuable data that cannot be acquired elsewhere. Ivan would spend all day arguing with people about the prototype. Unfortunately, we don't have a chance to field test the thing. But I hope that our theories are correct.
You know, what's the worst that could happen, right? There you go, another Arvaline. 43 out of the 4 out of 43 from the main area. And there you go. Now that we're here, you should see that everything has been cleaned up.
What's that sound? There's something in the skies. Anchors. It's the anchors. Call the base. Hurry, everyone. To me. Over here. Move! Ah!
We can hear them. I don't know if they...
Hello? Dr. Chen isn't picking up the call.
Did I not pick them up during the...
Out of here.
Maybe we should use this rope. But it's a long climb up there.
Zip it and start climbing if you want to live. Quickly! Something's coming!
Did I not pick these up during the initial mission? I guess not. I guess I must have either just like... Yeah, I must have not noticed that.
Something seems to warrant closer scrutiny.
What is it? No. Okay, no, I can't see anything. Well, as you can see, there's still plenty of rubble around, but we can now, at the very least, go through this place. Hello, Chin, again.
How are you doing? Is the crew affected by the ether rupture that just took place?
Everyone's fine. We followed the rules and evacuated for a bit. Thankfully, nothing too serious happened around here. But there's major blightery on the other end of this road. A few crewmates are already off to deliver the most essential supplies to the place. But there's just too much blight. We can't afford to risk our lives.
So we need to take care of them ourselves.
You need professional tools to handle professional work. We managed to make the prototype work on time. All thanks to the AIC and our hub-base engineers.
And there you go. There is the prototype that Andre at least appears to have been working on. The TATA. See, how do we use the prototype to eliminate the blight?
Once you're in a severely blighted area, activate the prototype's active interference function. This should expose the blight core. Then you'll have to manually inflict some physical interference to the exposed core.
Presumably with the
Need
prototype.
Some chopping and slashing? Yeah, I can do that. This is way easier than a class on theoretical blightery.
Of course. But don't forget about the prototype's true function. Do whatever you can to escort it safely to the power plateau. We must use it to stop the expansion of the Ether Rift. Your mission will determine the survival of everything in Valley 4.
Don't worry. We'll keep the prototype safe. It is our chance to avert this crisis.
Fingers crossed.
Let's not dally, team. Time to go.
Because realistically, we're probably screwed if we didn't.
Try to let the prototype travel on level ground. This road should take you to the power plateau.
Calling it prototype just doesn't feel right.
Well, there you go. We can finally get to where we need to where we need to go.
So, what's its full name again? Tranquil Automatic Robocart? I remember it being TATA or something. I'll just call it Tata. What a cute and simple name. And I think it really likes the name. Tata is now official.
And there you go. I do also like Tata more than TATA. I thought this was gonna be a chest, but never mind. And there we go. We have reached the science park. Which, as we can clearly see, is also quite damaged.
The area up ahead is under a state of emergency. No one is allowed to enter. Head over to the sentry post and register your identities. Let me see. 3 individuals and a strange machine. We have a Liberi, a Vrifa, and you're an Ager.
Not quite.
You got it wrong. Look closely. I'm not a Vrifa. I'm a Lung.
Does that mean you're from the Hongshang Academy of Sciences? Why are you here?
We are from Endfield Industries.
I was about to say we are because that's we are Endfield.
Endfield Industries. Let me check our personnel information database. You're not in the Endfield personnel database. Identify yourself.
Well, that's a little awkward. I'm the administrator of Endfield Industries.
Endmin? I guess that explains it. Identity verified. Supervisor Perlica and Operator Chen, we have to be extremely circumspect given the sudden nature of the attack. And Administrator.
Obviously, nobody really knows what the hell is even going on there, right?
The UWST Security Bureau has no records of your information, but this Endfield file has been approved by my superiors. I have faith in your identity. I believe you're here for that rift in the sky, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
pretty
We're still
much,
investigating
considering,
the
I
disaster
mean,
and
it's
must
right
reach the
above
place
a
quickly.
power plant that would be fairly important for the regional,
Pursuant
you
to the
know.
provisions of the Accord, the UWST is obliged to lend you assistance in your operations. But my primary task is to search and rescue local survivors. Apologies, but I'm afraid I must stay at my post. Keep going down this road and you'll reach the ether test site. However, you might encounter masses of blight on your path.
Yeah, luckily we now have the prototype, or rather
Thank you for sharing
Tata,
this information.
to take care
How
of
should we
that.
address you?
Fabian Collins.
Mr. Fabian, you look troubled. Has the science park suffered major damage?
I mean,
Well,
just
I
look
don't think
around.
the show could get any better. We've already got the Angeloy, the Blight, and Breaker scum in the mix. Who knows? Perhaps another surprise is waiting round the corner.
I mean, if you look at the corner right
The fact
there,
that
we
you're
already
here
have
proves
one.
The road to the hub is open. That's my first good news of the day.
The hub base is relatively safe for now. You can evacuate to that place for shelter.
I can't leave my post just yet. We only managed to evacuate a fraction of our crew.
In the meanwhile, hydration reminder.
The Security Bureau has a list of names of everyone in the science park. I've got to verify the status of their personnel one by one. Plenty of them are still in need of help and rescue.
All right then. I'll leave this place in your hands. We must be off.
And then let's see what is even going on here.
One more thing. There's a colleague of mine conducting SAR operations up ahead. Her name's Eliza. You might want to talk to her if you run into trouble.
I think we definitely will. So let's have a look at what even happened here. Optional check on Tata. Great. Give Tata a red hub, check Tata's system.
Well, Tata, do you have what it takes to fix that serious blooper in the skies? Whoa, Tata's upset.
Are you sure the prototype knows what you're talking about?
I mean, at least it appears to be reacting to
Look,
what
it's
we're doing.
protesting. Stop calling it the prototype. Its name is Tata.
Sorry, Tata. I didn't mean to upset you.
Please send over 30k. Just, you know, just casual 30k. It's a heavy armored construction vehicle. It's the engineers cleverly disguised the cannon as a crane arm. Okay, that's funny. You know, just send casual 30k over to Parlica, otherwise she'll take it off your credit card regardless. You know, at least they refunded everyone, so that's at least something.
Andre says we could still make it, but every time I look up, I feel that the swirling mess in the sky is telling us to hurry up and get it done.
Oh, even a notification? Okay, I'm not sure if that was there before, but basically if we want to mine this one, we would have to place relay towers all the way over here. It tells you from the hub, but I can tell you you don't quite need to go as far as the hub itself.
The ether ruptured, but I'm not evacing. I won't let these LBs destroy years' worth of research data. The research center will be our final bastion of defense. Yvonne is also staying put. I will do whatever it takes to help.
So yeah, basically, the game tells you to. You don't necessarily have to. There's gonna be a solution for that in a while.
This path is blocked.
Although it's still fairly similar to, you know, tracking on large amounts of these relay towers, but maybe not as many.
Can't believe it has taken hold so quickly. Don't get too close. They're extremely dangerous.
Yeah, because if you touch the blight,
The rift above the
you
power
will
plateau
quite
seems to
literally
exert rather
die.
horrendous effects. These scars upon the land can only be inflicted by violent ether activities. The area will be continuously exposed to ether energy. The survival of all living beings will be jeopardized.
Evacuate the rabbits, please. Thank you.
So, how are we supposed to get through this place?
Maybe with the little Tata we have right there, hopefully.
We almost forgot about you!
Let's hope
Well,
the
that's
ground
not
defense can
ideal.
work. Prepare to activate the prototype.
Question is, how do we even activate it? I guess interact with Tata. Here we go.
Go for it, Tata. We're all counting on you.
And let's see what it can do. Or maybe not?
Nothing happened. Maybe Big Owl told me the wrong button?
Mr. Andre is unlikely to make mistakes in technical issues like this. Perhaps the experimental frequencies failed to simulate unexpected scenarios like...
Or is this something else we need to do? Or not? Never mind.
Take a look at this.
Success! That's the Blight core.
Wait, Tata's not looking good. I think it's heating up.
And certainly also in pain, so that's an issue.
In pain.
So we should avoid trying to use it too often.
We must be very cautious in deploying its large area arts unit. Administrator, please destroy the exposed Blight core. That should clear the way for us.
And there you go. Basically how this works is Tata can expose these cores. Now if you walk into the Blight, you shouldn't. For obvious reasons. Well, I'm just gonna ignore that for now. Basically what you need to do is just hit the car.
The Blight's gone.
And this will allow you to basically get rid of it immediately.
We're the Endfield Crisis Team.
Endfield. Oh, I guess you people got your sitch at the hub base under control.
We did
You all right?
indeed.
Need any help? Thank you, but I'm totally alright. In fact, I'm planning to take our wounded to the sentry post. By the way, I'm Elisa Collins, UWST Security Bureau. Pleased to meet you.
Oh, that's the person that the other guy
We just met someone from the Security
wanted
Bureau
us to
called
meet.
Fabian Collins. Fabian the Stink Face? That's my brother. He always calls me his colleague for some reason.
Maybe he doesn't necessarily want people to know that they are siblings.
The ether test site.
Yep.
That's right. We actually wanted to keep going down the road, but it seems you'll need to find another way.
Let's get closer to the cliff edge and take a look.
Well, sounds like it might be destroyed then. Yep, that road is gone.
Look, Administrator. The destruction caused by the blight.
We're not gonna be able to use this road.
Terrifying sight.
Should we contact the hub base?
Director Chin, can you read me?
Loud and clear, Supervisor Perlica. Everything okay on your end?
Not quite.
The road has been swept away by a blight flood. We need a new path to the power plateau. Do you have any details on the situation at the Originium Science Park?
Hold on, I'm accessing the information. If the road is out, then the quickest way to the power plant is no longer available.
And we'll basically need to take another detour.
Path starts at this point. You'll move through the transport nexus, then the Originium Science Park, and finally arrive at the research center. But be cautious. We've received confirmed witness reports of land breakers in the area. Stay on high alert.
Who would have been surprised? Of course, there are land breakers literally everywhere.
Back, then take the mountain trail. It leads straight to the logistics area at the Origin load spring. And just a heads up, Supervisor Perlica. There's a vital ether site scientist still in the research center, but we've lost communication.
Yvonne. We'll try to get in touch with our scientist. Don't worry.
We've heard the name Yvonne already a few times before.
You're right. Everything is getting
And
out.
I think, was she one of the banner characters?
Every expert on the ether side.
I'm not sure actually.
Agreed. By the way, is Mr. Andre still at the control tower?
Yeah, I'm right here. What do you need, Supervisor Perlica?
We followed the method you told us and got rid of a blight core. However, the prototype is now overheating abnormally. We might have overloaded its systems.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
That shouldn't be happening. Wait, perhaps the large area arts unit is not fully adapted to the blight-specific parameters. Depth readings must have changed drastically after the rift appeared. The figures seem way beyond our theoretical simulations. Oh, you're gonna look for Yvonne, right? Yvonne might know what
So we need to limit the amount of work we need, or like the amount of usages of Tata, because otherwise it's just gonna break and then we have a problem.
don't want any permanent damage to happen.
Understood. We'll try to avoid that.
Where is this road even? I mean, we can see that there's like quite literally, oh, nothing. I mean, it looks like the remaining portions of the road are down there, and then that's about it. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Right, then let's go back.
I heard that you're looking for a way through the Originium Science Park.
Yep, we are.
I can lend this to you. It will help.
Now, what is
This
this?
is an access card. I'm sure you know how to use it. Just watch out for the land breakers when you open the gate.
We will. Thank you.
Well, that'll be useful for
One more
us.
thing. Some of our injured crew said Yvonne, that scientist in the research center, managed to hold off the breaker scum. Most wouldn't have made it out in time otherwise.
Got it. Please help.
So
the
Yvonne
injured.
appears to
We'll
have
take care of
stayed
the rest.
behind and at least assisted
Will do.
everyone.
And pass my thanks to Yvonne. They can be a little strange, but in tough times like these, Yvonne really stepped up and became everyone's hero.
The question is, hopefully Yvonne is still doing fine. Well, we...
Buildings are incredibly tough. The research center is the most conspicuous one in there.
Well, we are going to be finding out in just a moment, but before that, I am going to have to go on another ad break. So make sure to not go anywhere. I'll be returning with more Endfield in just 3 minutes time. Until then, don't go anywhere.
So, the Endman's fighting style is pretty unique and impressive. I'm really curious how the Endman fought at full power. Perlica, have you seen that before?
I did not. But I found records of important battles fought by our Endmen. They gave rise to quite a few stories. In any case, we should expedite the restoration of our Endmen's health and memories.
Well, welcome back to Endfield. We're now going to be heading into the Science Park, but of course, we have a bunch of landbreakers in front of that. So we're gonna make sure to deal with that. Oh, didn't mean to do that. There we go. Hang on. What is... Oh, this guy has a shield. That's why. There we go.
We've done it. Hope you're not tired, Miss.
We'll probably have to fight our way through mobs of landbreakers. Neferith definitely has some surprises for us.
Luckily for us, most of them just ignore us. So there is that.
Its power is out. According to the design plans, this gate is powered by 3 electric generators nearby. We should look around.
Since when did you get your hands on UWST blueprints?
This gate features a standard UWST architecture for frontier facilities. In fact, Endfield also constructed a few of these for them. Some of our own facilities are built with the same designs. We need amethyst parts to repair these generators, Endman. Let's make some.
Oh, amethyst parts. That's an ore we don't have quite yet. But we'll have a bit of an easy... No, we do have. No, mind. But it introduces us to the easy stashes, which allow us very quickly get or move things back and forth. Now, let's see. I should drag in some things. Well, we're already at it. Yeah, that's probably good enough. Because one thing to consider, of course, you'll need to have your backpack.
Where should we go next?
Of course, at least you'll need some space in that. Because otherwise you can't actually pick up items anymore, and that's, you know, less than ideal.
Hey, look! Something's up ahead.
There we go. We're now also unlocking the Depot node, which will introduce us into new features. But oh, hang on. Actually, no. Let's do that for a moment. See, I'm safe now. Are you all right? You're the administrator. Thank you for saving me. Please just call me Bonnie. I was evacuating when I spotted these landbreakers attacking our Endfield Express depot node. I couldn't just stand by and let that happen. Though I'm just a regular operator, good thing you were here. The depot node. There are supply warehouses set out by Endfield Express across various regions, serving as relay stations for the Delta Bot emergency logistics network. But even though it wasn't damaged, the depot node activated its safety protocols and relocked itself. I don't have the authority to override the lockdown. With your authority, you should definitely be able to reactivate it. Leave it to me. By the way, I've heard that according to the earlier iteration plan for the transport network, the depot node can now be integrated into the AIC. I'll be waiting for your good news. Well then, let's unlock this. Except I do not have enough bills, so never mind. We'll be going back to that later on. But for now, let's repair some of these generators.
This ain't no second chance.
And make sure to get rid of these ones.
No hardship will stop us.
And there you go. We do also have one of these, so I'll quickly want to make sure. Component style unknown. Oh, right. For some of them, you'll actually have to go into or go to a specific location to pick things up. So, gotta keep that in mind. Anyway, that's one of 3. Where are the other 2? Let's see, that's an arbor lane, and that's a stack of items. There's number 2. But there are a lot of arbor lanes around. Just saying.
Looks like the LBs only messed with the generators. They've directed their attacks on key targets, and they acted quickly.
Yeah, as you can tell, they are very clearly organized. Which may or may not be concerning, to say the least. But there we go. That's the 3 generators online. And now we should be able to head through the gate.
All done. We can finally get inside the science park.
Don't lower your guard. We might encounter more enemies and the blight inside the place.
Yeah. I hope Operator Yvonne is all right.
I would hope so too, but we will see.
Enfielders. I guess this hasn't been the smoothest of your journeys.
Come on, Fabian. They just eliminated the blight and got us out safely.
Eliminated the blight? Well, I've heard about Enfield.
We have eliminated a little bit at least.
In any case, you have my most sincere gratitude.
And thank you for the access card.
Yeah, but we didn't run into many survivors along the way.
Only a few successfully evac'd to the sentry post. The sitch in the park is probably not too pretty. The crewmates told
Yeah,
us
we
that
can already see that a little bit.
while others were probably
probably trapped.
We'll need to navigate the maze of the Blight.
Underground. But the breakers are down there too.
Well, we can only hope those modified devices do their job.
Staying here and praying won't do anything.
Yeah, basically have to hope that everything is fine.
You're heading back to the park?
As of now,
Which
half of
we,
our
we may or
people are
may
still
or
unaccounted
well, it
for.
may or may not be fine.
If they live, we guide them out. If they fall, we carry them
But
back.
let's see how many people. I mean,
United Syndicates leave
the
no one
outside is
behind.
full with Blight, so there's. So if anyone is there, they won't have an easy time. That is for sure. Let's see, why don't we move as a team?
No, this is our mission. You carry a far greater responsibility. We can't afford to hold you back. The fate of Valley 4 rests in your hands.
Then, we'll do our best to clear out the landbreakers in the park.
That will definitely help us a lot. We'll be right behind your team and search the areas you've passed through. Try to stay on guard.
Alright, so
Road ahead
let's
is
see how many there are. I'm a little afraid there will be too many. But we're about to find out. And that's... Oh, hang on. Yeah, as you can see, there's a ton of Blight around.
This is my turf. I've prepared some serious hell for all of you.
We have the same kind of emote on the display as Tata, by the way.
Generation 6 Order of Steel Oath Remake. So, for all you dumb crazies messing up my place, incineration awaits!
What was that?
It's
These
certainly
emotes
a
look rather
voice.
familiar. Don't they remind you of Tata?
I was about to call it out, but yeah, I would say yes.
The creator does leave a rather obvious signature in these tiny details.
This entire place got really messed up. I don't think the map
of Blight has blocked this path.
Yeah, we can't go that way, unfortunately. It's not like we can let
Seems
Tata...
that Tata isn't doing too good. We should look for another way.
Yeah, we can run into it, but we shouldn't touch the... wherever there is something on the floor. Whoever is doing these announcements is having some fun with these. That's for sure. Right, one is down. Number 2 is gonna follow. Not with me either. It doesn't match in my head either. There we go, and number 3 will be down in just a moment. There we go. What is that noise in the background? Originium Showcase Area. Which also seems a little damaged, to be honest. Hopefully they'll repair it over time. That's what I would like to see, to be honest. If they ended up repairing these things over time.
Oh, this is the actual size of Auraline.
Oh! Cameras. There isn't too much broken on them. We already saw that in the beta. There's not much... Oh, hang on. Why did those LBs leave? Yes, they did. Luckily. Well... Oh, hang on.
Most of our paths. Look, that's the building we're trying to reach. But there's no way of us getting through that door.
We'll need to get rid of Tata not Tata, sorry. We'll need to get rid of the Blight somehow, and this would probably require some action from Tata, but...
Tata, are you alright?
Tata is obviously not doing too good.
The previous scan overheated Tata. and it might not hold up if we use it over and over again. We need to improve our scanning efficiency to reduce the number of scans. Maybe we can find a better position and locate multiple blight cores.
Like, if we use it at every single one, that may be a problem.
We lost Andre again.
There's a protocom signal tower in the park. We can use it to amplify our signals.
And that'll allow us to, I guess, get everything at once.
What is it, Administrator?
I felt it when I touched the radio antenna at the hub base. The tower will amplify more than just our radio signals.
So you're saying...
Perhaps we can connect Tata to the signal tower. Techno Protocol can expand its scanning range.
Enman, did you just remember something? Like you did when you were repairing stuff earlier?
I mean,
the Endman has a
maybe.
far better understanding of Originium circuitry compared to anyone else. Let's have faith in the Endman's judgment. We can see the signal tower from here, but the surface roads are blocked. Let's try our luck going through the
What is
underground
that
path.
map? It has like ore icons on it. No, you should probably get rid of these first.
These drones, they won't blow us up, right?
They seem to be focused on the LB specifically. Which is good news for us. Okay, number 1 is down. And number 2 got dealt with alongside. The recipe will be 1 liter tub of custom nail varnish. Well, someone likes their nails, it seems.
I spot treasure.
Oh!
Take a look.
Thank you for that one, because I'm guessing that was... or not. Does she refer to that one, or something else? She refers to the forklift. I see. Wait, do we need the forklift even? If I maybe get better at jumping, probably not.
Unlike the Blight and Rifts, Orleans aren't that dangerous.
There we go. And what do we have here? There's a signal tower.
We can head down here.
We are on our way to the signal tower. It looks like Originium, a lot of Originium even. Lab A, Lab B, Lab C, whatever the other thing is.
The area up ahead was used for Originium cultivation.
A lot of lab machines around here. And lasers.
Look, it's a trap, just like the movies.
Right, so obviously,
WST's offense
make sure to not run into these, because otherwise you'll get knocked back. That's pretty much how it works. Oh, someone is hiding. A few people are hiding.
You're not landbreakers, right?
None of us look like landbreakers, okay?
Well, you never know, right?
We're the Endfield crisis team. Why are you hiding here?
I mean, I feel like it's gonna be obvious.
It's those landbreakers. We were still running our tests in the park when the alarm sounded. And then, we started hearing Yvonne's broadcasts telling us to assemble here immediately.
So they basically used this position as a bit of a retrieve point.
Once everyone got here, those
like
special mechanisms started
evacuation
firing lasers.
point.
I know they helped keep the landbreakers out, but they also kept us in this place.
Well, that does sound like Yvonne.
I mean, as long as they survive, right?
How are things outside? Is it safe?
safe-ish.
Landbreakers on the ground floor. There is the blight as well.
I guess the underground is safer for now. Yvonne was right.
Fabian and Eliza are also looking.
I mean, landbreakers are all over the outside, so that is a thing.
They're here. The Security Bureau have never left us behind. If they're around, the others are likely safe too, right? This is great news.
I don't think we've had anyone die yet.
You seem to believe in them.
As crewmates of the UWST, we treat the Security Bureau as the provider of security itself. Things always get better once the Bureau takes action. The Collinses have worked in the Valley for 2 generations. Old Man Collins even took part in the construction of the Research Center. Everyone here has faith in the young Collins siblings.
So they're referring to the 2 people we talked to just a few minutes ago.
We have to keep moving to carry out our mission.
So, Yvonne's the one who left all these crazy traps around.
And from what I'm seeing, they prove to be rather effective.
So, what's Operator Yvonne like in real life?
Can't go there through there yet.
With quite a personality.
Well, we can tell that based on the what we've been seeing so far.
Wow, these lasers can move.
This one moves down. We basically need to make sure we jump. There we go. And there's an elevator. And that made sure to disable the lasers. Here we go. And now we can move up. Oh, I forgot a chest. Hang on. I saw the chest. I saw that one in a brief moment. But now we can go upstairs.
Let's try connecting Tata to this signal tower.
And yeah, let's hope that works. And hope that it doesn't get rid of or destroy Tata in any way. Because that would be bad, to say the least.
Signal tower is undamaged. We can activate it straight away, but I don't know if Tata can pull it off in its current state.
Tata, I hope you're not going to die in the process. But at least appears to have done a lot of things for us. But that's not a good thing.
Will burn through the chassis. We should call Yvonne.
So can we
contact Yvonne from here? Yes, we can.
Why is it signal in the park? I tried contacting it, but keep getting error messages.
Are you Yvonne? Help us! Tata isn't looking good at all.
Yeah.
Carlos is a Tata. Tell me about the prototype.
It's getting hotter, and the readings of various modules are getting increasingly unstable.
Yeah, we might need someone who prepares that, please.
We linked the prototype to a signal tower, and then attempted a single blight scan for the entire place.
You what?
I mean, at least it worked. Even though it might be a little destructive.
Scanning with it is a terrible, terrible idea. Send me the usage logs. Ah, I knew it. It must be that big old livery. Oh, by Talos. He wrote an overly simplistic access command for the large area arts unit. It acquired way too much unverified data without
car building plan?
No wonder we're getting this problem. Blasted blightery.
What's up? Car building plan. I can't quite tell the first line, to be honest, but like, what? Hang on, my plan is to build the best and most awesome car in the end and drive it everywhere. That doesn't quite fit what we just did with Tata. Well, I don't think we want to, considering the state of Tata we see back there.
Watch out for the land breakers along the way. And wait, aren't you even worried about me?
I might be concerned if you were somewhere else, but I thought the park is your territory.
I mean, so far Nicole appears, not Nicole, Yvonne appears to be doing fine down there. So let's see, imagine being trapped in such a dangerous building. Yvonne doesn't really care about personal safety.
That's Yvonne for you.
What's this Mr. Yvonne like? I'm so confused.
You'll understand once you meet Yvonne face to face.
Can we cool down Tata with like a bucket of water or something? Well, maybe not. To be fair, maybe not like when the internals are off like this. Maybe not. Anyway, I hope we don't destroy it.
This hostile poses significant threat.
Oh, hang on. No, it's below, I believe. Yeah. Right. So, but at least we have now managed to eliminate a bunch of the blight, and we have now reached level 19. We can now get rid of the... Oh, hang on. The scan action can also reveal them, so that's something to keep in mind. We don't necessarily have to use Tata all the time. But, of course, there's also a bit of... It is still a bit of an issue.
Vaughn, I really wanted to ask this question from the start. Did you make those smoke bombers?
Of course I did! I see you've already met my Tweety bombs!
Tweety bombs?
Well, someone has had quite a bit of fun, in my opinion. And would you look at that? Well, these don't look like land breakers. Oh, never mind, they are.
Careful! Their bodies! Are they affected by the dead stackies? Stay sharp. I believe they have lost their minds.
Land breakers with active light infection. I believe. That looks about right. We'll have to see what exactly. I mean, maybe. What is even that in the background? Well, we have 3 defeated. 4th one. There we go.
Yvonne, we are inside the research center. There are a lot of extremely dangerous landbreakers in this building. Is your lab safe?
I hope at least.
Those blighted fools can't reach my place because I got my gadgets. Fixing my prototype is the top priority now. You need to take it to the power plateau, yeah? Well then, you better hurry.
We are making our way to the 2nd floor. We should follow your guide drone, right?
I think so. Right, let's... Okay, that was a small stutter right there. Well, someone has clearly gotten rid of a lot of these. And of course, what we can also see right here is a lot of... We can't go through there yet. Obviously, this is a bit of a research center, so we will see a lot of things that research Originium all over the place effectively. Again, we have seen a ton of these in the beta, so if you want to read everything, make sure to check out the beta streams. So it doesn't at least appear to have changed a lot of that in the release.
Shows over.
But anyway... No, hang on.
Don't go too far, Mr. Jolly.
I know I was mad yesterday because of the tools, but can you really be mad at Ardelia? No, you can't.
Just got ambushed by some stupid goons. We're on it.
Well, time to now go upstairs with the elevator. And of course we have even more. Because why wouldn't we? There's an Orlean behind the window. Just saying.
Target locked. Fire.
And there we go. One guy left. And there we go.
We handled that fight well.
Well, of course we have a bunch of these literally everywhere. Or even a lot of them. How many are there? There's like 6, I think. Or? No, 5. I believe it's 5. No, hang on. I'm out of the materials, so that's something I'll need to take care of. Which shouldn't be a big problem. 1 down, I believe. 2 down. 3 down even. 4 and last one we have right here. Chan is going to take care of this guy. There we go.
I wouldn't expect anything less. We reached the 2nd floor. Which way should we go?
The lab is to our right, but the blight clogged the way.
So take the path with no blight, duh. I've sent new guide drones to your place. Just follow their lights.
E1 appears to have alternative paths for everything, luckily. There's an Orlean floating around in there, but I don't think we can get that one just yet. No, that'll be a no. I doubt we can reach that. Right, so...
Looks like we'll have to jump onto these platforms to get to the corridor.
See the drones? I usually have them move stuff around this room for me.
Tweety bot. There's another one up there. Hello. There we go. The Tweety bots are a little bit in the way.
There's a control panel at the doorway. Verlica's supervisor authority level should grant you access.
What about the admin? Does the admin technically have a higher level than you? Oh, there's another one. Should the admin technically have a higher authority level than Verlica? Both ways, I guess. Could go either way. Yeah, I believe. And there we go. That's the one down.
This is never our objective. Let's press forward.
Is there anything else? I don't think so. No, that'll be a no. Right, time to proceed on. Anything out of interest here? No.
That's the control panel. It's just like the one we saw at the gate of the park.
Let's take care of the enemies first.
The entire base is overrun with the landbreakers. I'm surprised they haven't actually broken in. Right, this is the place where we just came out of? Or not? No, okay, we are now coming from here. I see.
Watch your step, people.
Like Talos! What happened to these LBs?
Wolfgarder's right. They absorb residues of ether-containing materials.
So, can you even at this point say that they are landbreakers?
No
or
second chance.
well, live? Sorry, that was what I was trying to say. I don't know. I don't think. Well, depends, but I doubt it. Not alive in the traditional sense, right? It seems to be rather corruptive, so might as well get rid of them in the first place. Okay, 3 left, 1 is down, second one doesn't have too many lives left. Second one down, and the final one is right here. And there we go! And now we can open up the lab door, but can I please? Or can I not access the chest first? We would have to open the door, but we can't do that yet. It appears. Feeling hopeless? Try escaping the other way. Yeah, no, I don't think we can interact with the chest just yet. Originium sample from the anomalous gravity zone, gathered from the subterranean river. Can we have a look on the map? Oh! Looks like there are stairs back there, from which we could now then access that. Right, let's go inside then, and see what awaits us in there.
That stuff will eat its way through your system. Your skin will rot away, and then you'll feel real sick, puke all over the place, and suffer some serious mutt-butt. Feel that? Ooh! Death readings are rising. You'll be that. Yeah, that. Oh, and by the way, one by one your fingers will start going. Hello?
Well, as you can see, Yvonne likes to, basically decided to have a little fun.
Oh. Aha. You got in. That's quick. Supervisor Perlica! Oh, you're finally here. What took you so long?
Well, considering the street was literally, the road here was literally blocked just an hour ago, I think we were pretty quick.
Still at the hub base. Mr. Andre told us that we need to use your machine to seal the rift in the sky, and we must get there quickly.
Andre? He still owes me for that bet. He promised to design the Arse dissemination device. If he pulled that off, you'd have super bombtails as your armed escorts. But he's delayed that module for 6 friggin' months!
So, he's been waiting on that, has he?
Who's behind the mask, Supervisor Perlica?
The admin.
This is our administrator. We're working as a team to resolve the most pressing issue of Valley 4.
The administrator? Does that mean things are looking ultra bad right now?
I don't know. I've been hearing that a lot lately. No one knew it would look as ultra bad as this.
From the stories I've heard about you, Endman, if something needs you to step in, it must be huge.
And otherwise, we're just waiting in that rock? Or what?
Yvonne? I was really expecting someone completely different. What were you doing just now?
Presumably having fun.
I was striking fear into those LBs. Had to sound a little more intimidating. I also tried to keep the freakish breakers in the research center. If any of them got out, people outside would be in serious trouble.
But won't those Landbreaker housemates make you uncomfortable?
Well, as long as you make sure that they can never get in.
This turf isn't theirs. I know the park like the back of my hand. Honestly, this place might even be safer than my actual home. I can also control door locks and room access from
Where does
here.
she even live?
I'll never get into this bunker. My only problem is the blight messes outside. They will be sticking around for a while. Now that my baby bot's here, I believe I have a solution.
Now that we're talking about your machine, we should take a look at your baby bot. Considering it's almost about to die.
Data from the prototype. The core modules are still intact, but repair work will be extensive and challenging. I've witnessed the power plateau incident and the rift, and they're not too different from the scenarios that Andre and I cooked up. The prototype is indeed our only way to turn things around, but you really made a mess of it.
So, I mean, but aren't the cases not too similar?
It is programmed with a special suite of Originium arts that it can cast. Its arts are designed to trigger an Originium energy pulse. The pulse would then cause small rifts in the material universe to structurally disintegrate and collapse completely. Now, do you have any idea how dangerous this process is?
It certainly sounds like something.
You use some really hard words.
I'll translate that for you. Improper use won't solve your rift problem. In fact, you might end up damaging or even destroying the prototype. Are you nuts or what? Seriously, who came up with this crazy idea?
Was it Andre? I did, Perlica did, this one right here, Chen. You know, let's take the blame.
If it's the administrator, then... Well, I'm glad that the prototype
Although I
is
would
all
like
right
to
and
know
managed
what
to
the
help you out.
reactions would be if we
get it
pointed
fixed,
to anyone
but
else.
Don't do that again, please. Anyway, this lab is too cramped for carrying out the repairs. We gotta take the prototype to the repair platform at the back gate. And since you're here anyway, I'd appreciate it if you'd be nice enough to clean up my unwanted LB housemates.
Well, we've already started with that, haven't we?
When you came in, and I'm almost done.
You seem like someone who works in organized ways. But your room looks completely different.
Looks completely different? I've carefully set up every corner of this room. It's like catching a moment of inspiration during science. It's all about intuition and instincts. You may rest here. Just don't poke around my stuff. We'll head down once you're ready.
Alright, thanks. Is there anything I can help? I'm not really in the mood for a break.
Well, you can actually hang around and stretch your legs. But since you said that, Endman, I got a stack of vinyls over there. Pick a nice song for me. Let's see if you can pick out my favorite song. If you hit the mark, you might even make my work productivity skyrocket.
I do think this scene is a bit funny, to be honest. Leave it to me. I hope I can guess your taste.
I'm betting on you, Endman.
Where basically you kind of have to go through her library of things. Let's see. What do we have here?
Blueprints for the prototype. Brings back old memories. That particular iteration would be Professor Crow's work.
Alright, well, she did.
That's more expensive than it looks. It's worth something like 200 collector's vinyls, I guess.
Looks like a tree, to be honest. A shopping list that someone left on the table without much of a thought. The list includes over 20 items, 15 of which seem like fashion magazines. Well, we could possibly be behind that. Right.
Like my robotic servo arm, I used it to assemble the prototype.
Didn't you say that this area is too small or something? Car building plan. Was that supposed to be a car? I mean, it sounds like it. Right, but it looks like this is the only place where we can collect things. So, let's see. This is basically a summary of U1 trying to get info. Play music. Pick a vinyl for U1. Retro science style vinyl or brand new unopened vinyl. I mean, she looks more like retro.
Wow, your taste is exactly the same as Andre's. He's the one that left that vinyl here. Andre couldn't stop talking about you, especially when he started going
Like if you look at this one, I would have guessed retro.
talking about how the two of you planned out the AIC factory, blah blah blah, and it seems like he wasn't exaggerating. This music really does fit someone your age. Did you and Andre listen to this together? But it's not the best music for work. Can we switch to something else?
We can. We could go for another one. Okay, no, that's just does the same thing again. Brand new unopened vinyl.
Ooh, that one was delivered last week. I didn't even have a chance to listen to it yet. It's pretty nice, but also a little boring. My Tweety Bombs would probably switch to sleep mode immediately if they listened to this. But then again, this might be Perlica's kind of music. What type of music does Perlica like again?
Good
Music
question.
that's just like her, quiet and serene. Her playlist is just a couple of the same old songs. People say that the Endmen...
The music is certainly something I prefer. It reminds me of the past.
Yeah, don't listen to my
I'm right, but
my
this
music
is a little
then.
slow. Having this as the work BGM is gonna half my work performance. Let's switch to something else.
So what are we else are going to be
search
are we
the
going to
crate
be
next to the table.
picking?
Now that would be my special collection.
Why didn't you show that before? Looks like something you one might prefer. Play the vinyl again.
Ah, this is it! Perfect! Oh, this is my absolute favorite. You know me so well, Endmin. How did you even guess?
If I had to guess, the vinyl probably looked similar to Yuan. Your style gave it all away. Your techno-science cave made it super obvious.
I listened to this song while building the baby bot. It really brings back the good old memories.
What was that kind of keyboard layout, by the way? See, did you build BabyBot here?
Not exactly. Baby bot is really big. Andre helped a lot in technical verification and validation, as well as final assembly. Nevertheless, I'm completely disappointed by the colors he chose for the coding.
It's Enfield yellow.
Those Woosters. Their outdated taste makes their work dull.
Should it have been
I
pink?
can't feel passion in it.
Or something like that? I mean, it's an Enfield yellow.
Anyway, Tata sounds like a pretty name. I like it. My progression is faster than expected. You helped a lot, Endman.
Well, I think I'm glad with that.
Voila! Job done. Let's go.
She already lead the way. Hold on, I need to get prepared. No, lead the way.
Just be careful. There are still landbreakers in the building.
And there we go. We are going to say... We have gone down the elevator. We could go back up, but no need for that just yet.
Have you been using this room as a storage depot?
Oh, well, yeah. But Supervisor Perlica, I don't need to submit a late application form, do I?
We'll just ignore it. Writing on the side of the machine reads, "We want special reaction chamber. Like materials included. Do not approach without permission." Well, we're just going to ignore everything here. Casual notes from E1. After multiple rounds of comparisons, La Fantoma still makes the best coating, but there is Super X overpriced. Note, ask HR to pay my wages in advance. Failing that, borrow from Andre. If I use it on my baby bot, maybe I can write it off as a research-related expenditure. This warrants some serious investigation.
Lighted LBs? They turn this place into a dump. Ugh, I won't let them get away with this.
Well, we are going to destroy everyone involved, so no worries about that. Hang on, there we go.
Your end awaits.
And Ardelia is gonna close them off. Maybe this one. I mean, Ardelia, I believe, heals like the sheep heal, so that's something you can keep in mind.
It's time to commence repairs.
And there we go. Tata is waiting outside.
My baby bot! Oh,
It seems to have cooled down quite a bit at least.
serious. All within expectations. Such a marvelous design, made by me. Andre added plenty of stuff, but the core architecture is doing its job nicely. Overload? Minor
Which,
hiccup.
I mean, from my understanding, U1 made the main thing, and then Entry developed it further, I think. At least based on my understanding.
You seem pretty close to Tata.
And we have a few landbreakers join us once again. We'll need to take care of them. Perfect reaction from Chen.
Keep them off Tata and Ivan.
Destroy every one of them.
Well, how about we go and say no you. There are only level 15, so no issues with that whatsoever. There we go. They're all down, but we will have another wave of them coming in. No, hang on, you won't be doing anything with it. Stop it, please. Thank you. And there we go.
Ongoing diagnostic and repair process, so I can't help you out either. But I called in my mini bomb tail.
How many bombs does she have around? No, that's an actual question.
Target locked. Fire.
Makes you wonder what she's doing, but anyway.
No second chance.
No, stop it. Don't touch it, please. Thank you. No, you're not going to touch it. Thank you very much. And there we go. Oh, and we have the final boss of the Landbreakers join in.
More enemies? I got a big bad boy ready for you.
Should I even ask? Feels like Yvonne just has a massive, like, I don't know, massive room just full of TNT or something. I'm not sure, but certainly. Right, halfway down? Or not quite, but it's getting close. Or maybe we should save up the skills. Because this guy certainly looks like someone who could load up things. But also maybe not. Yeah, could have interrupted this guy there, but no need for that after all.
All good.
Alright, and Yvonne has repaired it.
Take a look for yourself. Come on, baby bot. Say hello, world.
I was about to say, well, still seems to be glitching around a little, but I think that was intentional.
All right, guys. I guess it's time for you to hit the road. Now go for it. Seal that ether rift before it gets any bigger.
This place isn't exactly safe right now. Are you sure you won't be coming with us?
I mean, she was surrounded by LBs and still made sure that she's safe inside.
All this data is highly valuable and requires immediate analysis. The first large-scale scan of my baby bot. Its effectiveness must be properly documented.
Like, I feel like she's doing
There are
fine.
hardly any landbreakers left. The research center is actually a lot safer now. So, play it safe, okay? Don't break my baby bot again.
I hope it's now fixed and that we can scan with it.
Relax. I got it all covered. The lab calls. See you around.
Well, considering she has these massive bombs all around, I don't think we have to worry about her. Or at least I hope not. And we have got the last basic expansion core of the factory. So now we can use that to continue building the factory.
Administrator, Supervisor Perlica, Fabian
And I think that
do you copy?
means we got pretty much everything we would need to even build or like to level up every place, I believe.
We've met Yvonne, and she is currently safe. We are now heading towards the Origin load spring. How about you? What happened to the crewmates in the underground area?
They should have arrived at the hub base already. And thank you for taking
And it looks like the evacuation of the science park is going just fine.
We have established a Valley 4
Which is really amazing to hear.
a formal refuge point in the valley. Refugees and disaster victims from other areas are moving there as we speak. The refugees heading from the park have contacted us. We're heading over to verify the name list.
Wonderful. That means everyone from the park is accounted for and safe, right?
I hope? Oh, not yet.
Right now. Not just the park either. We have a growing list of missing people from various areas.
We'll just keep looking for them.
Well, they have their hands busy. That is for sure.
Time, you might want to check things out at the infra station. That place really needs some help.
We have an understanding of the situation.
Is that one of the places we'll be at next?
Evacuating the victims shall be our primary concerns. Endfield Industries will fully commit to the construction of various refuge points.
Thank you so much. I'll notify Nothman right away. He's the provisional monitor at the infrastation.
The UWST seems to be recovering from the disaster. Search and rescue operations are now being carried out. Endman, we should visit the infrastation if we have time. Perhaps we can offer them our assistance.
Right, well, we're going to do that in a moment, but before that, I'm going to have to go on another ad break. Make sure to not go anywhere, because after that, we'll be proceeding a bit further down, and of course, we'll also have a few more polls left to go. So make sure to not go anywhere. I'll be returning in just 3 minutes' time. Alright, welcome back to a little bit more Endfield. We do have a few last things to do. And there we go. Authority level 20. Slowly but surely getting along. And there's an Orlean back there as well. Oh, which is disappearing. Thank you very much. Can I even repair you, or is that... no, similar to that one? Annoyingly.
The blight and rifts. Orleans aren't that dangerous.
But basically, I think... let's go ahead and collect the teleport. We've already done that. But would you look at that? Another lucky carrot. Admin, I've re-established contact with nearby affiliates. If you want to restore stock redistribution here, we can begin right now. I don't have enough bucks. That's annoying. Actually, you know what? One, I can do these. That's good. Researching things I'll do off stream. Actually, what we could do is we can check out the role sell things at other people's Dichiyangs. Because that's what I'm curious about. Because that is a thing. You know, you gotta keep in mind, that is a thing I couldn't actually test in the beta because I had no friends. So that was a thing. Right, we could sell it right now, or I could go to other people and sell it there. So I'm just gonna try do that and see what happens. How this works. Visit a friendships for a tour, provide production assists, sell various goods, or engage in various activities. Click the guest terminal button to view the statuses of various cabins on the friend's ship and offer production assists. Social actions such as production assists and clue exchanges also give credit rewards while giving the recipient friend special buffs. Visit a friend's ship to see the friend's snapshots, engraved medals, operator CVs, weapons, and other display items that they have decided to showcase. Use the stock redistribution terminal aboard a friend's ship to check the prices of elastic goods and sell stockpiled goods at their prices. The guest terminal screen shows the statuses of various cabins aboard a friend's ship. Use it to engage in production assist, clue exchange, and other social activities to earn credit rewards. So, I mean... oh, I don't know this. That's new. So I would assume I can just sell things here. Selling goods aboard a friend's ship, yeah. So, no. What was the one I purchased? No. Oh, you know, people who can read are advantageous. Oh, well, this guy probably cashed on a ton of that. Can I not go back now? And actually, hang on. So the guest terminal screen shows the statuses of various cabins aboard a friend's ship. Use it to engage in production assist, clue exchange, and other social activities to earn credit rewards. This shows the statuses of various cabins aboard a friend's ship. When a cabin can receive production assist, the production assist button will appear. Click on it to provide assistance. Providing assistance to a friend's cabin offers credit rewards and grants the friend special bonuses. There is a daily limit to production assists. This shows the timer for the daily refresh. So, I can do here and here. That's about it seems. Can I go outside? Yes, you can. It says guest mode. Does that mean I could visit other people or something? I don't actually know. I mean, I have no issues whatsoever, quite literally walking around everywhere. Hello, Perlica. Obviously, I can't do much. But I guess, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you can visit the user you visit in here as well. That I don't know. But anyway, use the TP platform or main screen of the visitor system to open this screen and leave the friend's ship. To visit other friends, simply select them from the list. No, I want to go back for now because I don't think I purchased everything for today, right? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. And don't mind me going back. Going back once more. Don't mind me. And there we go. And that was one quick way to massively duplicate the amount of bucks we actually have. And there we go. Now we're back on our Dichiang. And this means... Actually, can I do anything else? No. But what it means, I could actually go ahead and... What is that? Oh, okay. What I could do is go back to Valley 4 and actually go back to that stock redistribution terminal and then use that to basically go ahead and unlock that, which gives us more enemy items to purchase per day and everything. Yes, I want to. Thank you. And well, there we go. Now, if we interact with Lucky Carrot again, I should probably purchase all of these, to be honest. Like, I could go ahead and purchase another 20. I could. How much does an upgrade cost? 50k. Okay, never mind. So we can't interact this guy, upgrade this guy, but we could go over here and upgrade that. That should be fine. Oh, there it disappears. It doesn't disappear everywhere. No, hang on. So I think the upgrade there... Oh, 33k. Never mind. But... that means... I'm going to abuse this now. I mean, there's nothing wrong with abusing it, right? I believe. Considering you can already visit friends and get their things. No, hang on. No. Like, there you go. Yes, now let's go back again. Oh boy, that is... It's weird. You know? I feel like I liked it in the beta more, but I could just do it myself. But now, in the release, I would be stupid to not just do what I'm doing right now to, you know, get to the highest level more quickly. Okay, let's see, hang on. 167. 289. No, okay. So, 289, that is the most. Oh, did I not upgrade yet? No, I didn't. I didn't. Upgrade, please. Thank you. And how much does the upgrade now okay, we're not going to do that. But what this means again is I can purchase things. There we go, and now we can go onto another person's base once more. And okay, this is, I don't know. There we go, and now I can sell these for 50k, which means I can, you know, go ahead and go back and rent the visit, and yes, please. I don't know what to think of this. It feels like kind of cheating. Personally, like, I still feel like, I mean, even with the things you purchased on the same day, you can sell them on the same day, just to the same price. Now, with that thing, you can't now go ahead and just sell them immediately, which, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, if it works, right? But anyway, we do have now a few things up here as again. 167. 289 still. Do we have anything? 102. No, okay. Still these ones. Purchase 30 and then go back again to the friend base. Because why not? Friends price, there we go. Hutton, here we go. Kind of funny, but anyway. I mean, I obviously don't want to complain, because free money is free money, but it's still weird, you know? So I don't know what to think of that. Hang on, well, I'm already at it. While I'm already at it, might as well give this guy a few assists as well. Right, out of assists for today. I don't want to sit down in your reception. Right. So, what is that? Oh, because you collect items. Never mind. Right. So, that is, I think, at least I have this now. But I believe that is pretty much it. In terms of things that I wanted to do today. So, but we do still have a few polls. So, I believe I'm going to go on another quick break. And then after that, we will be checking in on the polls. Do a few of these. Let's see. Are these? No. This is the 10 one that I need to use. And we of course have a ton of the basic banner as well. So we still have these polls. But for now, I'm going to go on a quick ad break. Make sure to not go anywhere so you won't miss the polls. We'll get started with those in 3 minutes, so I'll see you then. Alright, welcome back to Endfield. We're going to be closing off the stream with a few pulls at the end. I think what I'll do is I'll go for the obligatory 10 pull, which is for her only regardless, I believe. And then I think I'll add a 10 pull from the basic banner on top of that as well. Also, I just realized that I still have that. Which I need to consider the weapon for. I believe I'll probably go for this one because of Ardelia, but we'll have a look at that anyway. But for now, let's go for a 10 pull on the special banner and then a 10 pull on the basic one. Oh, hang on. Oh wait, that's a normal 10 pull. No, that's just a single one. I thought you get a 10 pull. Oh, that was that. Oh. You could get the other ones there, but I don't have any of these yet. So, okay, shifting things around, I'll go for 20 of these ones instead. Then we'll see. I mean, we will see. Maybe we'll get early pity or something. We'll see. Let's just go for 2 10 pulls on the basic banner. That was a 6-star animation, I believe. Well, unfortunately first pull even.
Knight of the Order of Steel Oath, reporting for duty. As bound by the Pact, I shall obey your command until the crusade concludes.
Well, the game decided to basically be sorry about that one. But there is the first beginner banner pull. Quite literally even 6-star. Okay, not bad. What?
Reporting in for duty. My name, I mean my...
Wait, what's going on here?
Just tell me that.
What in the world is going on here? How likely is it to get 2 6-stars in a row? Okay.
Antar of Op Z7 reporting for duty. I've studied Originium automation and occasionally help with modifying or repairing Originium devices. You may approach me for such tasks. And I have a question for you. What is the material of your mask? Carbon fiber?
Well, that just happened. I don't think I had that happen in a similar chance
Administrator.
gacha pull before.
Opsy 7 skirmisher.
That is wild.
Captain Akikuri of
That is wild. Okay.
reporting in. The operations does
I'm actually kind of puzzled by that.
Opsy 7 skirmisher. Fluoride. Got anything to say? No?
Catcher, Op Team Z7. My role is giving the team cover and logistics.
And of course the obligatory 5-star as well.
Got an engineering problem? Put it out. Consider it fixed. And I will be even happier if there's canteen work for me.
I did not what in the world?
Look who it is. The legendary Endministrator.
What is this pull?
Whispers on my way here. Curious to know which one's the most accurate. Since you don't know me well yet, here's my offer. How about I tell you a secret in exchange for a little something about you? What do you reckon?
So that happened. Okay, I mean, we have a second pull in a moment. That just happened. Okay. That was surprising. And let's go for another one, because why not? I meant to do 20 pulls regardless. And that's a 5-star, I believe. And what should be 5 stars or something like that? No, we only saw
Team Z7.
one there, I believe.
My role is giving the team cover and logistic support. I specialize in defensive operations and
But let's see what the 5-star is.
Why do I have to do this again? Greetings, and...
Antal of Op Z7 reporting for duty. I've studied Originium automation and occasionally help with modifying or repairing.
Who is the 5-star?
Z7 skirmisher, fluoride. Got anything to say? No?
And now what should be pull 10? Just as a revenge for the first pull.
Antal of Op Z7 reporting for duty.
It's gonna be the last one.
Why do I have to do this?
But you know what? I complained yesterday. I'll take that one. It was the basic banner, but I'll take it.
Capello Wolfgard Lupin, Endfield Crisis Team. I represent the pack. Give me any merc job, and as long as our contract stands, I'll be your closing fags.
Yeah. This one was just normal, but you know what? I'll take it. The first pull was insane. What in the world was that? You know, but the luck had the revenge. Anyway. What we have now with that is a ton of resources for the Arsenal exchange. Now the problem with that is the whole thing with... Obviously this would be the banner for Libertane. I don't have anything in that sense. So I don't think I'll go for that, realistically. Okay, not much around, unfortunately. What happens if I refresh again? Okay, no, this is rather useless. But anyway. Well, that was fun. I could now purchase these, but anyway. Well, I'm no longer complaining about my luck. That was fun. But I think it's now time to sign off for today. One thing I have in mind is I do want to raid someone, so I'm just going to be picking out one guy. Is the guy still around? Yes, he is. So I believe I'll be throwing you over. I hope he's going to stay online for a while. I hope. Yeah, I'm gonna assume he's gonna be staying around. Next? So I'll be heading you. I'll be throwing you over to SDF something. Is his name? Not a something, just SDA. I don't know how to say that, but I'm gonna throw you over to that one, and we'll see how things are gonna go. But for that, I'm going to be signing off. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure, if you like the stream, then make sure to follow and subscribe. It depends on where you're watching. There will be more Endfield content next week. likely on Wednesday, maybe even Tuesday, we will see. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. And I wish you a very great rest of your day, night, or whatever else you'll be doing next. I'll see you then.